Hi everybody, it's Jennifer with creativecricketdesigns.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to be using the Mickey and Friends cartridge with my Cricut Imagine. I did have a request from Miss Shanta, one of my YouTube subscribers, if I could show you guys how you would do an image from the Mickey and Friends cartridge. So what you're going to do is you're going to put in one of your Cricut Imagine cartridges. The one I'm choosing is Best Friends, because for her outfit I want to use one of the pattern papers from this cartridge. So I'll go ahead and load my Mickey and Friends cartridge in on the left, and it pops up. The image that I'm going to be using is going to be the one where Minnie is laying down, and that's on page 93 of the Mickey and Friends cartridge. And then I want all of her layers, so I'm going to click Layers, and then Shift, Layers, take off my Shift, and then I'm going to do the second Layers button, and the Shift, and then take off my Shift, and then the third Layers button, and then Shift. So that's going to give me all of her pieces. It's going to give me the piece that shows the whole thing where you're going to put your layers on. It gives me her face, her hands and her eyes, her dress, her tongue, her shoes, and her bow. And then I'm going to go ahead and press Next. Now, here's one thing that I want to let you guys know. If you go online and you Google RGB codes, you're going to get any codes that you want. You can get Stampin' Up! Ones. And what I did is I put in Disney RGB codes. And what I found is that the scrapmasterblogspot.com has these already printed out on charts. And here's kind of, let me back this up because I really want to show you this because it will help you. So this is the Disney Mickey and Friends Cartridge RGB color codes. And it has Mickey, and then it has the face, shoes, shorts, and tongue. And then over here, it gives you the codes that you need to get the face color, the shoe color, the shorts color, and his tongue color. And it has it for Mickey, Pluto, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Dale the Chipmunk, and Chip the Chipmunk. So these RGB codes will be very helpful for you to be able to get the correct colors that you need for when you're using this cartridge. So let me see if I can get this here. So what I'm going to do is for the full Mickey or Minnie, I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to go to the pencil, and I'm going to edit it. And I want it to be black. Then I'm going to push Apply. And that's black. So for the face, I'm going to edit that as well. And I want to use the RGB codes that were on there. So you go to this tab right down here that it has the arrow down, and it shows like a spectrum of colors. You're going to click on that, and the RGB codes that I want for Minnie Mouse's face, for red I want 225, so I'm just going to use my stylus to get 225. For the green I want 218, and then for the blue I want 188. And it shows right here the color that it's going to be. It may not look very good on film. So I'm going to push Apply. That's going to color her face the color that I want it to be. This image right here, which is her gloves and her eyelids, those are going to be white, so you will not do any editing on those. Just leave as is. And then for her dress, we're going to edit it. And I want this polka dot. It's like a brownish reddish with pinkish polka dots. So I'm going to apply that. And then for her bow, I'm going to go ahead and do that right away because I want her bow to match her dress. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the same color palette, apply. And then for her shoes, I'm going to match the brownish color that was in this pattern right here. So I'm going to click on the RGB box. When you first pick out your item for the mini edit, you're going to want to change your color or your size. And I did mine at 4.5 inches. So then when I did that, everything should cut to layer at the 4.5 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my mat loaded. And then once I have it loaded and it's cut, I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like after it's cut. Okay, it's completed its printing and cutting, and this is what your mat will look like when it's finished. And I'm just going to use a Zig 2-way glue pen to adhere all my pieces together. And then let's see, let's start with her face. And I'm not sure if this is really the right color because to me it looks a little gray. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a cream color. But we'll give it a try anyway and see how it looks. From the Mickey and Friends is from the Disney EK Success Mickey Mouse paper pad. And I'm pretty sure that I got it at either Joann's or Michael's. So we'll get started with that. And what I have is just some pictures that I took of my daughter. We went to Florida, we just got back, and we went to the Disney store and they had this Minnie Mouse outfit that you could purchase, and she has an American Girl doll and they had one that matched. So she got that and shoes and everything, and I thought it was super cute. So I took pictures and I'm going to go ahead and make a scrapbook layout of it. And then what I really wanted to do, this is what I wanted, is I wanted it to be a bright red with the polka dots. But that wasn't an option, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this with the polka dots to somewhat match it. That's the best I could do. And I don't have any red paper with white polka dots. But I still think that it's going to turn out cute. So regardless of not having what I wanted, I'm just going to kind of go with the flow here. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I just put her on some white cardstock so that she'll stick out a little bit more on the Mickey and Friends backdrop. And we're going to go ahead and adhere our pictures. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use some of these pearl pens again. Try to get And I am new to using these, so some of mine may not be very even. But that's part of scrapbooking, right? Making it original. I'm just going to do a couple down here, I think. Let's see. And I bumped one of them. So you're just going to tap it on the bottom. I'm going to try to fix this one down here. I know it's not perfect, but they're my scrapbook pages. But the video was to use your Cricut Imagine and your Mickey and Friends cartridge. So thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day.